So I read a post on LinkedIn the other day that talked about the downsides or consequences of ambition. And on that list, it had lack of self-confidence, burnout, and anxiety. Those were like the main three that were included in the post. And it really got me thinking about my own relationship with ambition. And it prompted me to dig a little deeper into the question of what are some of the problems with being ambitious. While we all should know that being ambitious is a very good thing, I pride myself in being very ambitious and having a strong desire to get things that I want in my own life. But there are some pitfalls and hardships that come with trying to be an ambitious man. So if we go to the idea of burnout, this occurs when you're overworked and you're continually stressing about a certain goal, or you're working really hard towards that goal without many breaks in between. I can see how this is a pitfall or a problem with being ambitious, especially as I'm going through college. I'm pursuing a finance degree, and a lot of those kids want to be investment bankers. They want to be working on Wall Street. Those are the type of guys, if you watch Wolf of Wall Street, they're working long hours. They're working like 80 to 100 hours a week, and you really sacrifice a lot there. They make a shit ton of money, but is it really worth it? Because that's not something you can do sustainably for the long term. And on a little bit of a side tangent, if you make $500K a year, but you're spending 100 hours a week in the office, are you actually rich? That's besides the point, but that's why in the self-improvement industry, consistency is one of the highest prioritized items on your list of values. And if you're choosing to do something, it should be something that you can sustain for the future. It shouldn't be something where it's just a sprint for like 1 or 2 years and then you're done. That's not what working out is. That's not what your finances are. Everything should be at a point of moderation in order to make it sustainable. You can't live off of 4 or 5 hours every night. Sure, you could do it for a couple of years. I did it in high school, but you can't do that for the rest of your life unless you want to shave like 20 years off of your lifespan. Then that's fine. You can do it for the rest of your life, but it just won't be as long. Moving on to anxiety being a problem with ambition. So I've experienced this a little bit myself, in the sense that when you're ambitious, you shoot for high goals, you set high expectations for yourself, and if you're not meeting those expectations, or for some reason you're in a flatline period or a plateau where you're not really getting the things you want to get done, but you feel like you should be doing something and you know what to do, that is anxiety inducing. And that's where I've experienced it, where I know what I need to get done. I have big goals set out for myself, but I'm just not doing anything about it. And that is what's causing me anxiety, because I have all the tools for success that I need, but I'm just not acting on it. That's what's gonna happen if you get in your head and overthink about the process rather than just taking action towards what needs to be done. And I mean, it's easier said than done, and I'm saying it right now, but I haven't done it right now. But that's kind of where I'm trying to get to, is where I know what needs to be done and I do it without overthinking it or overcomplicating it for myself. And finally is low self-esteem from being ambitious. I think this one stems from some sort of insecurity because of the fact that in order to have lower self-esteem, you must be comparing yourself to somebody else. And that's not the right approach. The only person you should be comparing yourself to is yourself. As long as you're not in the same place as you were a month ago from today, 6 months ago from today, a year ago from today, then that's the only measure of progress that you should be using in order to determine your self-esteem. You shouldn't be judging your self-esteem based on, damn, am I where Elon Musk is right now? No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm wearing the NASA shirt, but no, I'm not where Elon Musk is. And there's nothing wrong with that, because another person should not be your measure of success. Each person is on their own type of journey. They're all gonna get to their end goal in some different type of way. So all you need to do is focus on your path. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. I know, again, easier said than done, but measuring your self-esteem and your confidence should only be based on yourself, not based on any external measuring stick. With all that being said, I don't want this video to deter you from being ambitious, because ambition brings so many great things to your life and really makes you move forward rather than staying stagnant. So all in all, still be ambitious, stay relentless, chase after your goals and what you want in life. Stop comparing yourself to others. Implement things into your life that can be sustainable for the long term so you don't experience burnout, and try not to overthink it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.